Tello just upgraded their unlimited plan from 35 gigabytes of data to 50 gigabytes of data, and this includes 10 gigabytes of hotspot, and they're doing it all for $25 a month. This is the same price that they had before. I'm going to talk about this change and how it stacks up against the competition out there and my experience with Tello. Let's get into it. And just a heads up, there's a link to Visible in the description and it will be in a pinned comment. If you click on the link, it'll take you right over and get you some savings. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Everton. Yeah, I've been with Tello. I've used them in the past, and you know what? They're actually a really cool plan. There are some things that I really like about the service that aren't highlighted as much, but we're going to go into that as well. Now, if you don't know Tello, they're a prepaid carrier, and they offer services on T-Mobile's network, which is known for having really fast data speeds. That's the kind of thing that they prioritize and giving you really good value. Their whole niche is that they get to customize, mix and match the plans together when it comes to voice and data, so you can really customize what plan works for you and your price point. It's a really good option, I think, that's out there. But they're addressing something that's outside of that, which is now kind of the unlimited plan, right? Giving you way more data, 15 additional gigabytes per month, and they're also calling it for a total of 50 gigabytes per month unlimited. Let me know how you guys feel about that. If you feel like that's enough for unlimited, or if you don't, let me know in the comments. And additionally, this is an increase from the previous 5 gigabytes of data that you now get to jump up to 10 gigabytes of data as well when it comes to hotspot. In my experience with Tello, the one thing that I am very impressed with is their data speeds. Whenever I run a speed test on this, it majority of the time always seems to outperform other carriers that I happen to carry around. I'm usually carrying around 2 or 3 carriers, and whenever I do run a speed test, these speeds are amazing. Really good speeds, never gigabit speeds, but those are more situational. This is really high 600 to 700 speeds all over the place what that Tello offers. So it's really good on the speed. They offer a few perks like security perks for kids and things like that. But overall, I think it's a pretty cool service. But there are other services out there that offer unlimited. I'm going to talk about 2 options as well that you can think about, because you may have to make a decision if you want to go with Tello or you want to choose one of those other carriers. And the first one that comes to mind is going to be Visible Basic. Now, the Visible Basic plan offers you unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data, but also unlimited hotspot at 5 megabits per second. Now, that is different from what Tello's offering, which is calling their unlimited plan, which is actually 50 gigabytes of data and only 10 gigabytes of hotspot. Clearly, if you use more data and you have an excessive data need, Visible will be the better choice for you. But I will say that in my experience and where I live, and I travel across a few states in the United States, Tello does have faster data when it comes to using it day to day. Secondly, though, they also do have a very competitive international calling rates when you're going to roam and things like that. So when you're out of the country and you need to use some data, their data rates for international are super low, and so are their call and text. Now, both of these plans are subjected to deprioritization, but they aren't heavy-handed in my experience and in my usage. Now, you can use Mint Mobile, and Mint Mobile is a plan that works really well if you know how much data that you're going to use, but the upcharge if you need additional data is very high, and also you do have to pay months at a time, or with Tello, you only pay 1 month at a time. You don't have to have that long-term commitment, so if you see the situation isn't working out for you, you can just exit at any point in time when you want with Tello. There is a commitment for Mint Mobile. So just a couple of things to note. You don't have to opt into this plan. If you are in the unlimited plan already with Tello, the extra 15 gigabytes is automatically going to be added into the allotment of data once you start your new billing cycle, so you don't have to change your plan or renew anything at that point in time. And lastly, there is no additional cost. Everything remains the same. If you had the previous unlimited plan before, just think of it as getting an additional 15 gigabytes of data and nothing else changes. Just a reminder, there's an affiliate link in the description. If you definitely click on that link, it'll take you right over to Tello. You can get signed up for their greatest deals. But let me know, guys, what do you guys think about this increase? I mean, yeah, extra 15 gigabytes is great. If you're already on the plan, do you think it stacks up well against the competition? And are there things that Tello offers, really cool app, some security features and things like that, and customer service? Do you think that makes it a competitive plan against other carriers that do carry truly unlimited, such as Visible? But until next time, I'm Everton, and I do videos Everton's way. Peace.